GCUD family, it's your princess. We got the exemplar system in Call of Dragons, and this gives us the chance to increase the attributes of our artifacts. This is such a massive change to the game, and in my today's video I will show you how the exemplar wish works, and I will also share my thoughts with you how I think this will influence the game, especially the gap between the high spenders, the whales, the krakens, and the low spenders and the free-to-play. Stay tuned! Welcome to my new video, and if you like and enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification that you won't miss out when I will share a new video or will go live. With the newest update, we got the possibility of the exemplar wish in the game where we can increase the attributes of our existing artifacts. And in my opinion, that will change the game a lot because now you can get additional buffs on your existing artifacts if you use this feature over here. And I will explain you how that works, and we will see also how that changed the game in future, especially the gap between the different spender levels. So let's go first into the event rules. How does that work? Important to know is you will only have the possibility to use that feature if you had 2000 Forge of Light draws so far in the game. And 2000 Forge of Light draws means that you used either Forge keys or you used gems on the Forge of Light events. But you need 20,000 draws that you can unlock the feature. And that is, in my opinion, the first critical point, because 2000 draws in Forge of Light is a big number, and a free-to-play need years to go there. And even the low spenders will struggle. And I can tell you, I'm today in a different account because on my account it is not unlocked yet. So that is the first change I want to see in the future, that they lower the number of the draws you have to unlock the feature, because it is not even available for all levels of spending in the game. So maybe make it to a number. I saw some suggestions already on the Call of Dragons Discord, 600, 800 draws or something like that. But I think the feature should at least be available if you have played the game nearly 2 years. So yeah, that is something, what is the first critical point in my opinion. If we go back to the rules, how this event works. Exemplar wish. Exemplars can only be obtained by consuming legendary artifact emblems via a wish. Each wish guarantees you 1 exemplar. We will look at that soon. You can select 2 desired exemplars before making a wish. For every 5 wishes, you're guaranteed 1 of your desired exemplars, after which the wishes count resets. Once both desired artifact emblems are acquired, you need to reselect before continuing. You may change your selections anytime before acquiring them. Each exemplar wish guarantees an exemplar. If you already own an exemplar, any duplicates will be converted into artifact emblems. If you do not own an exemplar's corresponding legendary artifact, any duplicate exemplars will be converted into the corresponding legendary artifact. The chance of receiving an exemplar with additional effect is 30%, while the chance of receiving other exemplars is 70%. So when we look at the collection, what is in over here, what can you do, what kind of wishes can you do? You see here we have the Mirage Orb, and every artifact gives you additional effects. For example, on the Mirage Orb, it's increased range and number of legions knocked airborne. We have on the Oath of the Storm Peak, the effect increases clone duration and reduces additional damage taken. On the shield, we have inflicts infirm upon damaged legions. On the horn, we have over here increased area of effect and damage factor. We have on the gilded crossbow, increases damage factor and march speed. I mean, that is huge changes. Deals extra instance of damage on the shadow blades. On the Kingslayer, we have increases damage factor and unit count. they're sold for instant defeat. We have on the Phoenix Eye over here, increases area of effect and damage factor. We have on the Spirit Bone Torque, increases taunt range and number of legions taunted. We have on the Gold Crest, the additional effect, further increases normal attack crit rate. On the Thunder Elegy, we have over here inflicts magic defense break up on damaged legions. On the Kurata Sword, I think that is something we don't really need. Increases XP gain from peacekeeping, so that is kind of something you don't need. The Lucia's Horn, pretty useless as well, increasing gathering speed for corresponding resource after casting. And then we have the Grey Wars Warhammer over here, increases area of effect and stun duration. So this is the additional effects you get. But what you also get, and I can show you that on that account here, that when you got an artifact like this, you get, when you have the artifact on level 5, additional damage dealt bonus 5% and damage taken reduction of 5%. So that is huge stats as well. So on every artifact you unlock the Exemplar, you get additional, when you have it leveled up to 5, 5% damage dealt and 5% damage taken, just to show you that. So let's go into it, how it works. So you can here go, when we go here on Exemplars, so you choose here your 2 desired examples. In that case, it is a archer player, the opposite of me, a good friend of me. So shout out to Kexi that I can log in his account today and do this and show you the event this way. So you choose the 2 desired artifacts you want to have. In my opinion, it would be the Mirage Orb and the Thunder Elegy. That's how I would go for if I would have unlocked it. And then you can click on here. And you can use emblems you have in your inventory. You can use the normal legendary emblems, or you can use any leftover you have on your artifacts. So you need to use 6 of them over here. So you consume 6 legendary emblems and then you make 1 wish. And we read already in the rules earlier, the pity that you get your desired wish over here is 5 times to have to do that. That means in the worst case, it needs you 30 emblems to get your desired wish. For 2 desired wishes, it's 60 emblems you need. And here is a little special trick for you guys, if you maybe don't know that yet. If you have the feature for you unlocked and you need more of legendary emblems, what you can do is you look through all your artifacts, which is the artifacts you have maybe already up-leveled but you don't really use. I mean, in my opinion, the Lucia's Horn or whatever, when you have spent there already a lot of emblems, does that account even have it? I don't find it so fast over here right now. You can just look maybe to do some reforging. So you need to unequip your artifact and then you click on that top left button over here and then you see what you used on that artifact already. And you can click on Reforge, and when you reforge the artifact, you will get back all these emblems. So if you need more emblems to do your wishes, I would recommend you go for some reforging artifacts you have maybe already up-leveled, but you don't really use on the field. So, but what does that mean in future if we have an event like this? First, in my opinion, I think that you can only unlock it with 2k draws on a Forge of Light already slows down a lot of people because they don't even have the feature. The second thing is, even if a low mid-spender unlocked the Exemplar Wish, who has so many leftover artifacts? I mean, you need 30 of that emblems to get your desired wish to upgrade it. And there is additional. So for example, if you use the 6 over here and you use your wish, you get one of the exemplars. And if you get them double, I saw yesterday someone, I don't mention the name, who got in the Wishes exchange 7 Kingslayers. So what happened was, the first Kingslayer, he got the emblem, but the other 6 Kingslayers got transferred in one legendary emblem. So he used 6 times 6 emblems to get one emblem back. So it can be a very high scam over here. So I think that will make a lot of people annoyed. And I think as a community, we need to think if that is how we wanna the game to continue. I mean, I was super excited about the event, I'm honest. I think it is super nice to have a chance to increase artifact attributes. But give us a way to obtain it that all spender levels can get it. I do agree that high spenders should achieve new stuff earlier, but what I don't understand is why don't you add some, in my opinion, is maybe add some new exemplar keys or something in the game. And then the spenders can buy at the beginning a lot of packs and have the advantage that they unlock it faster. And the free-to-play low spenders can catch up if the exemplar keys can be available at events as well. So in my opinion, the spenders need to have an advantage in getting stuff faster and quicker. But it should be possible that the free-to-play and low spenders can catch up by time. That is how such games normally work, in my opinion. You give the spenders the big advantage, and that's how the Forge of Light was. I mean, I can understand. I am a low spender, and I'm pretty much close to max all my artifacts I use on the field. But I have still, for example, my Spirit Bone Talk is only level 2, my Mirage Orb is only level 4, my Thunder Elegy is only level 1 yet. So because as a low spender, you don't have so much chance to up-level your artifacts. But I can understand that they need to give the high spenders, the Whales, the Kraken, something to up-level the artifacts. And I think the idea behind is very good. But how they brought it into the game, how this event works, in my opinion, it needs to be reworked, because that is a little bit, you see it already in the community. People are not satisfied. The whole community is speaking up. That is not what we signed up for. We wanted a game which has a possibility to give for sure the Krakens and the Whales, give them the advantage that they can improve their artifacts faster than others. But at the end of the day, now I clicked the second time on the wrong button. We want to have something that a free-to-play or low spender can achieve it by time. So in my opinion, the devs need rethink that event, how they did it, especially that the entry conditions with the 2K is, in my opinion, definitely too high. And I also think 30 legendary emblems, you need to get a guaranteed emblem as a high number. And also, if you get very unlucky, you get always the same emblem over and over again, and then you exchange 6 emblems for one, which is, in my opinion, not so good as well. So let's see what the devs will do in future with the game. What I definitely want to see is that they give the free-to-play and low spenders a way to catch up, because you have to see a Kraken or a Whale. They will just get that in their arena or tavern, and they have so many leftovers, they will just max the emblems for every artifact, and the free-to-play and low spenders can't even catch up because they have not even unlocked it, so they can't even spend their emblems, and it takes forever getting 30 emblems free for one wish. So maybe the devs rethink the event a little bit. I would like to see some changes over here. That is my personal opinion from the perspective of a low spender. I do like the event that you can increase artifact attributes, and I was super exciting. Everyone in my alliance know it. I was super hyped about it. But I think the way the event works needs to be reworked, in my opinion, and we will see. If the devs take the feedback, I saw already a lot of suggestions. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about that new event? What are the changes you want to see maybe? Do you agree with my opinion that they need to add some changes, or are you a person, maybe a whale? I'm also super excited what a whale says. Are they satisfied and say, okay, but we are high spenders. We want to have some additional buffs. But this is a change to the game which profits the whales, but on the same time, it is a big damage for the low spenders and the free-to-play. And I think you can benefit the whales in events, but it should not be damaged so much, the low spenders and the free-to-play. Let's see how it goes. If you enjoy my content, make sure you drop a like on the video to support my channel over here. And I'm super excited about reading the comments, what you think about it. See you very soon again. Happy gaming and much love, your princess.